Hey, Scorpio, my beloved Scorpios. I know I don't tell you guys, I probably never told you guys, but I am a Scorpio moon. I am. So I get y'all. We're here. You know, the moon sign has to do with feelings, and you guys feel very deep. So today we're doing a career and finance reading for the next 30 days. We're just going to jump right in. I have my signs and synchronicities deck, and get you some signs and synchronicities, some things to look out for in the next 30 days. Oh, so you got the number 5. In numerology, the number 5 stands for change, freedom, curiosity, and personal progression. So some of you guys might be changing jobs or thinking about changing jobs in the next 30 days. Once you guys start to think about the opportunities of being able to create income other ways, you're going to start feeling more free. And this feeling of freedom is going to resonate with your energy, and it's going to help you progress personally. Bisexual. So there might be some kind of bisexual encounter for some of you. That's not for all of you, of course. Oh. And then there might be a Pisces or a Libra. You might have Pisces or Libra highly aspected in your chart, or you might have a very influential encounter with either a Pisces or a Libra in the next 30 days. One more card for my Scorpios in the next 30 days regarding their career and finance. Wow, you guys are getting numbers. You got 6. 6 is about harmony, balance, nurturing, and service to others with a high attention on responsibility in the next 30 days regarding your career and finance. So, if you haven't been feeling very harmonious with your job or about your job, because you got 5 here with change, some of you guys might actually be leaving a job and going to another one. And this change is going to feel more harmonious to you than the job you're at. Your new career path is going to feel like, like you're doing the right thing. Let's put these up. And now we're going to do some life oracle cards. Give me a second. Sit that there. Putra Kusing Akamo. Hi. How you doing? How you guys enjoying this lovely Thursday evening? Foundation. Yeah, you guys are working on laying a new foundation for yourself. You got beauty and only you. So for some of you with this new career path, you guys might end up collaborating with someone or going on an interview, and the person that's going to interview you is going to be very smitten by you. Not smitten in a romantic sense, but smitten in a way where they're like, we really want you. For others of you, if it's a collaboration and you work for yourself, this other person is going to think you have such a fresh and new perspective. They're going to really appreciate what you have to bring as far as working together. And they're just going to find you very charming. And they're going to be so glad that they connected with you, because they could have connected with other people. And they're going to be grateful that they chose you to connect with you. Ivy Marquez, happy birthday. Joseph Williams, hi, how you doing? Mohsen Rafati, hello. Second chance, reconciliation. Okay, so some of you guys might be going back to an old job. Maybe there was a job that you worked at, and for whatever the reason, maternity leave, sometimes things just happen in life, and we have to reprioritize. And sometimes we leave jobs. We don't necessarily get fired from them, but that could have happened to you. You could have got fired from this job, and they're willing to give you a second chance. Maybe there's new management, and they want to have you back on. Depth. Yeah, you're looking for something that's giving you more of a sense of purpose. The job that you have now, you kind of feel, I don't know. Then you got, and it's crazy because as I said that the broken card came out, shattered, heartbroken, destroyed. I don't think it's that deep for you with this job that you're currently working at. For some of you, it might be just that deep. But for others of you, you just feel like it's soul sucking. Like, I come here, I do this pointless work. I don't feel important. I don't truly feel appreciated. I feel like nothing, like just somebody here to fill space. Somebody that just takes up space. And while you are needed at your job, you just don't feel significant there. It brings you no sense of fulfillment. And then you got curse. Yeah, some of you all feel like you are going. Curse doesn't always necessarily mean that somebody is doing something to you. Curse could mean a repetitive cycle, a negative repetitive cycle that you're stuck in. Generally, in witchcraft, a hex is considered to be something where you throw a person or trap a person in a repetitive cycle that they cannot get out of. You ever seen like those movies where no matter how many times they wake up and start the day, it's the same day every single day. And then the tragedy happens. They have to relive the tragedy over and over again. And they spend the whole movie trying to figure out how to stop the tragedy from happening. But no matter what they do, it keeps happening. Yeah, like that. And then pride. So I think for a lot of you, this job is starting to weigh on your sense of your own sense of, whereas you might not necessarily feel important on the job, it's starting to weigh on you in a different type of way. Where you're starting to wonder to yourself, well, can't I do better than this? I should be able to do better than this. I should be able to find a better job than this. I mean, can't I? Like almost where you're questioning yourself, questioning your own self-worth. This is starting to take a toll on your pride. Now I'm going to pull some career and finance oracles, and then we're going to clarify. Connections. Build bridges between people. Contact those who can help you. Your actions set you up for the next opportunity. So, networking is very important for you guys, Scorpio, in the next 30 days. I'm getting that you will meet somebody in the next 30 days that is going to give you real networking power. They're going to put you onto something. Now, maybe it'll be just as simple as telling you that some really nice corporation is hiring right now. But for others of you, this person is going to give you very valuable information or put you in a room with very important people that are going to help you thrust your career in the direction that you're trying to go in. So remember to smile. Be pleasant, because you never know who you're talking to. You never know who you're encountering. You want to be open and receptive to new energy and new people coming into you to let you, you know, mm, not let you, but help you move to that next phase in your life. Okay. Movement. You'll make good progress now, and you will be able to overcome any obstacles in your path. Big leaps forward are possible. People from the past return. Oh, this says flashback. People from the past return. You may work with a previous coworker or take an old job back. You get a second chance. That's so crazy, because earlier in this reading, that is something that already came out. Let me show you. We talked about it. I don't know if you remember, but I said that you guys might be going back to an old job. They might have even fired you, but there's new management in the building or something. And now there's an opportunity for you to go back. Second chance, flashback. And for some of you, it might be just as simple as, you working with an old coworker. That might be fun, especially if you guys work well together. You know what I just got with the network and connections? That this person may be an old coworker of yours. And like you're out running errands or at the grocery store, something like that, and you run into them and they happen to mention that their job is hiring, even though you all no longer work together, you guys haven't worked together in years. The job they're at now is hiring, and they let you know, hey, come on in, you can use me as a reference. Something like that might happen for you guys. Then you got independent. It's time to go out on your own and create your own business or try something well outside your comfort zone. So there's something that you guys are a little bit nervous to do. There's something that you have on your heart or in your mind or someplace you work at that you feel like you're not quite good enough for. You are. You definitely are. Maybe there's a promotion available. Why is it sticking up like that? Anyway, maybe there's a promotion available and you're not putting yourself out there for this promotion because you don't think that you'll actually get it. Do it anyway. Do it scared. That's actually the best way to do something. Is when we feel strongly about something. It puts us out there. Signs. You are putting together pieces of the puzzle from signs you are getting. Pay attention to the coincidences you experience. Okay, so now I'm going to pull some tarot to clarify. Now I'll never get over you until I find me someone new to get me high like you do. All right. What's curse? Why is curse here? Why is curse here, spirit? The Five of Cups reversed. Okay. This is about a bad cycle coming to an end. So for some of you all, you've been unemployed. For some of you all, you've been unemployed. And this new venture is not a new job in the sense that you're leaving a job and going to a new job. For some of you all, you are literally unemployed and that is finally coming to an end. No more unemployment for you. You got the sun and the Five of Pentacles reversed. I mean, not the Five of Pentacles, the Five of Cups reversed to clarify curse. So this bad cycle, this tough cycle that you've been in, it's about to come to an end in the next 30 days. Foundation. What's foundation, Spirit? The King of Wands reversed. Okay, so you've been unfaithful to your dreams. You're laying a foundation now, but Spirit wants you to be aware that the reason why you have to lay a new foundation now and the other foundations didn't last is because you weren't faithful to them. You have to be faithful to your own dreams. You know, like sometimes we think about faithfulness in the sense of other people and how we show up for other people, but we never think about how we show up for ourselves. And you know, you think to yourself, if I want to be a good friend, I believe in you. You know what I'm saying? When your friend tells you about their dreams and their desires, and you want to be their cheerleader, you want to be the one that tells them, you can do it. I believe in you. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we need to do that. Not sometimes, every time. We need to do that for ourselves. Every single time. Some of you guys, my Leos and my Scorpios, because my Leos got the same cards. Some of you all want to start a social platform or some kind of platform where you are showcasing your talents or your charm, your gift of gab. You're showcasing something with the star here. And you're in the next 30 days, you're going to be starting a foundation. Now, for some of you all, you already have started, trying to put yourself out there, and you're going to be looking for a different way to do that here with Second Chance. Maybe you feel like what you've been doing, it hasn't been working. And so you're going to find new ways, something more innovative or something that you feel is more innovative to showcase the talent that you feel like you bring. Now I'll never get over you until I find me someone new. And then, yeah, you got the Hierophant reversed. And then Spirit is just saying again, once you get this thing started, stick with it. Stick with it. But yes, don't do things the way everybody else has been doing them. Do things the way that you want to do them. Or the way that you feel Spirit is calling you to do them with the Hierophant in reverse. Because the Hierophant is about tradition. But when he comes up in reversed, it's about breaking tradition. Okay. And so Spirit is giving me another one. With the King of Wands coming out reversed as well, urging you to stay faithful. Sometimes when we do things, when we take the path less traveled, it's not as popular, it's not as cool, it's not as accepted to go in that direction. And so sometimes it's hard to have faith that what we're doing is the right thing. It's harder to get other people to understand and see our vision. And I think that's why Spirit is urging you to look past all of that and to really believe in yourself beyond validation. You validate yourself and know this Spirit validates you when it's standing behind you 110%. And that's especially for my entrepreneurs out there, my content creators out there. Yeah. Seven of Wands, stand your ground. Okay. Spirit is just saying the same thing over and over. I'm going to move on to a different one. What is this? What are the signs? Why did you give Scorpio signs for the next 30 days? Ace of Pentacles reversed and the Queen of Wands. Okay, so you guys got to put yourself out there. Ace of Pentacles reversed. Okay, so if something that you were trying to do doesn't work out, Spirit wants you to take that as a sign, not as a sign that you should just quit. No. Remember, we're staying faithful to our dreams this time around. This is not a sign to quit. This is a sign to try something a different way. Do not beat a dead horse. If it's not working, if plan A doesn't work, develop a plan B, a plan C, a plan D, a plan E. I don't care how, if you got to go all through the alphabet and then come back around again. A plan one, a plan two. If we got to start using numbers. Spirit is saying if something doesn't work, move on. Do not waste time. Do not waste effort on that thing. The devil. Okay, so some of you all might have some self-sabotaging tendencies. And Spirit also wants you to become aware of that during the next 30 days. Maybe you haven't been so much aware of it in the past, but going forward, Spirit is letting you know that they are going to start drawing your attention to the tendencies of yours that are self-sabotaging. We all have them, right? But not everybody pays attention to the fact that they have these type of tendencies. And so that's why some people fail and some people succeed. And it's a funny dynamic. The people that fail only fail because they fail to see what it is they're doing wrong so that they can fix it and do right. And the people who succeed, they succeed because they succeeded at seeing where they fail. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's about criticism, self critique, or even critique from other people, being able to receive critique. If somebody tells you, hey, that's not such a good idea, or that's not the most productive way to do that, do this instead. If your ego, if your pride did come out, if your ego or your pride hinders you from being able to receive that message, use that message to better yourself, then you have self sabotaging tendencies. Sometimes we don't have anybody to see or to observe that we are doing something incorrectly to tell us that we're doing it incorrectly. So, Spirit wants you to become self aware. They want you to start taking notice of your own behavior. Get in tune with yourself and start really picking apart how you operate and why you operate the way that you do. Make a list if you have to. These are my good qualities. These are my not so good qualities. And I would like to either change this behavior or eradicate it altogether, throw it out altogether. But Spirit does want you to get in tune. What are the obstacles that Scorpio might face in the next 30 days regarding their careers and finances? The Ten of Wands, the King of Swords. Okay, yeah. The clarity that you're going to need, you have to be receptive to it. Spirit is going to show you how to improve, but you have to receive it. And then with the Ten of Wands, for a lot of you guys, this is hard work. Having to accept your flaws, and then change your flaws into good behavior, more productive behavior. This is going to be hard work. This is really hard work for anybody, if I'm going to be honest. This is not easy for anybody to do. Like I said, that's why so few people are there are more unsuccessful people than there are successful people, because this is a quality that not most people possess. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Like, not many people are capable of doing something like this, of getting real with themselves, taking accountability for the things that they fall short in, and then correcting it and alchemizing. That is an energy of alchemy. So, what the Most High wants you to learn right now is alchemy, how to take something and completely change it and turn it into something monumental, or take nothing and turn it into gold, literally, because this will change your life. It'll change your finances. And we all know, once you change your finances for the better, that shapes and molds your life. It changes your destiny. It changes the way you feel. It changes the way you think. It changes the hobbies that you partake in. Okay. What is the overall outcome for Scorpio in the next 30 days regarding their career and finance? Okay. The Eight of Wands reversed. So this is going to be slow movement. And for some of you guys, no movement, because this is going to be an internal thing. So on the outside, it's going to look like not much is happening. But on the inside, everything is happening. Because once we change how we think, once we change how we feel, once we change how we talk, we change how we act. We change our behavior, we change our decisions. And once we change our behavior and we change our decisions, then we start to shape and mold our outside world. So, Spirit wants you to just be patient with yourself, more on the outcome, because this is going to be a slow change. The Ten of Swords reversed. Here. Okay. That just clarified the broken card too. So a lot of you guys are dealing with heavy emotions right now. So maybe in other areas of your life, where, like love, because this is a career reading. For some of you guys are dealing with other stuff, family stuff, love stuff. It's heavy. You got heavy energy. It's weighing on you, and it's weighing on your ability to believe or to have faith or to be inspired right now. You're just making it from one moment to the next for some of you all with this Ten of Swords. And the Spirit is saying in the next 30 days, you're going to feel every last one of those swords just fall away from you. It's not going to be easy, and it's going to be an internal thing. It's going to be something that first you see, and then everyone else gets to see. So that was your career and finance reading for the next 30 days, Scorpio. I hope this helped. I will be going live probably tomorrow. Not sure what time yet, to do free readings. You guys post your questions in the chat and I answer your questions. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Or like the video, subscribe to the channel. And also, if you are subscribed, because I'm going to post in the community tab when I'm going to be going live. So that'll give you guys a heads up. Like I said, I hope this reading helped, and I will talk to you guys next time.